Okay, game two just ended. Suns go up 2-0. And let's see. What are some things that happened? First off, the Bucks made a few adjustments. By that, they went back to the drop coverage, but they played it how you're actually supposed to play it, where you chase the guy around, or the guy guarding the dude with the ball chases him around the screen, and then the big drops, because you can get that rear view contest on any jump shot while the big stops anything going to the basket. That worked for about the first quarter. But even then, the Suns decided, hey, we're going to just hit a bunch of threes because screw you. And so, yeah, that was interesting. And then from there, they're just like, yeah, how about we just dominate the second quarter and never get the lead back? Like, seriously. Here's the summary of this game. Giannis had, I'm going to say it, he had an all-time game. Like, he had one of the best performances by an individual player in a single finals game that we've seen, at least in recent years. And yet, everyone outside of Giannis on offense, save for like Pat Connaughton for a couple stretches, garbage. Okay, Brook Lopez gave them some offensive rebounds. Funny thing is, in the rebounding category, the Bucks were +4 overall. Now, they were +7 in the offensive rebounding category, but a lot of that had to do with PJ Tucker and Pat Connaughton combining for 8 offensive rebounds. I'm sorry, those are not guys that are getting you second chance buckets. Kudos to them. Kudos to them on the effort. You love to see it, but nah. Like when you're seeing a team that's getting offensive rebound, a team like the Bucks with all that size, you want it to be your guys that are going to go up and get second shots. Okay, Tucker, to be fair, might have gotten a couple up and made one of them, but you know. So yeah, on offense, Drew was just, at this point, I don't know what his age is, but I guess at this point he's just, I don't even know, because he was, at least from what I could tell, he was pretty good during the regular season. Like, what happened? Middleton played one of his bad games. It happens. Meanwhile, on the Suns, let's see, in terms of what players didn't do well, because that's a shorter list than what players did do well tonight. Let's see. Ayton was pretty good on the glass, but other than that, he didn't contribute much. And Cameron Payne. That's about it. That's the list. Pretty much everyone else who played for Phoenix just balled out of their minds. Devin Booker and Chris Paul did their thing. Jay Crowder was hitting shots tonight. Jay Crowder. I know, he's a decent shooter. Yeah, but there's a reason the teams are willing to, kind of leave it to a soft contest on him because, well, we saw it in game one. Now to be fair, everything else he did in game one was pretty good other than shooting the ball. But again, there's a reason you take that chance with Jay Crowder. Mikal Bridges looked like he was actually, he hit a couple in the first quarter, then actually didn't really hit any after that, but didn't matter because he was getting stuff going to the rim. You had Cameron Johnson, who was doing Cameron Johnson things. I mean, even Torrey Craig made a couple shots, you know, before the injury on the charge. But I mean, yeah, it's like, it doesn't feel like there's much to summarize in this game. I mean, you know, Giannis went off for 40 points on that injured knee, and no one else on the Bucks really stepped up. I mean, I guess you can kind of count Pat Connaughton in stretches, but other than that, also, Jeff Teague is getting more minutes, but is this your adjustment? Is this your adjustment? Anyway, yeah, I have closing shifts the next 5 days at my job, so I'm probably not going to be able to cover the next couple of games. If we get another Suns in 4 situation, I wouldn't be surprised, but if it gets extended to a game 5, I think I'll be able to cover that. But anyway, in other news, let's see. What was it? Oh yeah, Jamal Mosley, the assistant on the Mavs, has emerged as a front runner for the Magic head coaching job. And I mean, I think this is another situation like Billups where, you know, they're working the details out, but it sounds like it's pretty much gonna happen. So yeah, I guess we'll see on that, but I mean, it seems like he's a relatively young coach. You know, he can come into that situation, hopefully, you know, provide a good sense of direction as Orlando goes in another direction. And yeah, best of luck to him. But yeah, that's about all. Suns in 4 just might be a real thing if they keep finding answers to every counter the Bucks have, because it seems like, again, you know, game 1, you know, they played that switch defense. They go ISO heavy. They get in the rim, and they also get a bazillion free throws. Game 2, Bucks adjust to that drop coverage, and everyone starts hitting threes. What you gonna do? Peace.